want, what you want.
Some of us wear skinny pants, some of us wear big pants, some of us sag our pants, some of us wear it on waist.
You can't get mad at a person for how he wants to dress himself.
Nobody wants to see your rear end. Personally, I think it's stupid.
It's just the style we grew up in. Revolutionized the world.
I mean, it's like putting your middle finger up without having to put your middle finger up.
Because, you know, people want to fit in, you know what I'm saying? People feel like if you don't sag, they feel like you a lame, you know what I'm saying?
If they were big, you know, they would be probably falling down. But, you know, with it being skinny and kind of, you know, tighter on my waist, they're more, tighter here where I don't have to wear a belt and they can just stay here and I can walk without having to hold my pants up.
Clint Jackson says he's humiliated after a security guard cuffed him at this Kroger on Terry Road. He says he went to buy a few items from the store, but when he got to the self-checkout, he heard a loud voice behind him.
He yelled at me, he said, "Sir, pull your pants up! Sir, pull your pants up!" And before I knew, I've been handcuffed and towed out the store.
I hate the sagging pants. I can't describe to you how much I hate the sagging pants. It looks so unprofessional. It looks so tacky.
I consider myself a young cat, you know, I'm in my 20s. So I gotta keep up with the style, but at the same time, I'm not finna be walking around looking nasty or sloppy with
it. In my search to discover the true origin of pants sagging, I heard from several people who claim three main areas of where it all began. Some say the music industry, others say slavery. However, many people also think this fashion derived from gay prison culture.
Me personally, I don't sag. The reason why is because I've been to prison, and in prison only the gay people sag.
It's just a disrespect to me to the culture of Black America. I mean, they get this from the artists or the musician and stuff, right? That's where it started from. Crisscross kind of like started with the backwards wearing pants, and somebody figured it out that they would flip it and wear it down low. But to me, I just think it's just a disgrace to that person that's doing it.
It's just a style, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people think it's for sissy, you know what I'm saying? They say it started in jail.
You can zoom in on this one right here. You'll see a lot of people say when brothers wear their pants off their butt, it comes from jail. But it don't really come from jail, it comes from slavery. See what I'm saying? They would make us walk down the street with our pants off our butt to denigrate us as a man, to denigrate us as a human being. So now it's stuck in our subconsciousness. So when you see the brothers walking down the street with their pants off their butt, they don't know that the slave master had put it in their subconsciousness to do that. Sagging of the pants don't represent hip-hop culture. It represents the slave mentality of what happened to hip-hop culture.
We got word from the street. We heard from the community. Now let's hear from someone from the prison population and what they have to say about pants sagging.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old-timers.
You know, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style, they call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt. You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have each, somebody's gonna have to give up some booty. And it's just that simple.
Me, I actually do a comfortable sag, you know what I mean? Not too far, not showing my behind, you know, not meant for disrespect, but it's just meant for comfortability, you know? Just so that my pants won't be so high up on me where I have to touch on myself in front of everybody, fixing myself. So that's the reason why I do a comfortable sag on most of the things I wear.
Where in your mind do you feel like it's okay to show other men your underwear?
Well, I think it's your preference. You know, if you want to saggy pants or not, you know, it's your preference.
I guess if you don't allow people to express themselves one way or another, I mean, you're not really allowing them to be who they are.
I think, you know, everybody has a right to express themselves, but there's a time and a place.
It's irritating to be walking behind a man and all I see is behind. It's not, you don't see women doing that. So it's just, that's how I feel about it.
R&B, hip hop, you name it, man. Everybody came up, we had to make our own style, we had to invent ourselves. When it come down to it, I'm comfortable with it.
I don't want to see your butt, my opinion. I don't want to see your drawers sometimes when they are not clean, my opinion.
You know, I think passing a law about people wearing sagging pants is a waste of time. We should be focused on creating jobs, improving our schools, getting health care.
I've personally seen pubic hairs and butt cracks, if you want to call it that. So I don't know when they realize that too much is too much.
As a law enforcement officer in Atlanta, I see that all the time. I see young black men walking around with sagging pants, and it's very disheartening to me to see that, because I can tell that something's wrong. It tells me that you're satisfied with where you are right there in the street.
Right, I'm taking real thugs from real gangs, from real streets, and making them see this. I can't tell him pull your pants up, you can't dress up. He can do whatever he want, because he's not hurting my attitude. He's not making me feel less respectable about myself as a man, you know what I'm saying? I feel good when I go somewhere and I see these rich white kids sagging.
Your appearance says a lot, especially, and I guess it would depend on what they want to do with their lives.
If you're not happy with where you at in life, pull your pants up, because you're putting yourself in a revolving circle that's going to keep you trapped in the same life.
I personally witnessed a situation where a guy was walking down the street and his pants were sagging extremely low. Apparently, even though sagging is a common custom in the community which I was in at the time, some residents found it offensive. Because at first, I saw a group of guys gathering on the corner, and then this one guy walked up and started walking towards him, and then he started chasing him. The guy with his pants down couldn't run very fast, and eventually he got caught and got the crap beat out of him, all while trying to pull his pants up. So I guess, even in the hood, there are limits to sagging.
And, you know, any public official who's worrying about sagging pants probably needs to, spend some time focusing on real problems out there.
I ain't with that skinny jeans shit. No, I ain't finna have some squeeze my nutsack. I'm sorry, I gotta breathe. Just letting you understand that. But as far as I'm concerned, hey, I ain't got no problem with sagging. Everybody their own person, gonna do what they wanna do. That's all I gotta say.
It's about style, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some of us wear skinny pants, some of us wear big pants, some of us sag our pants, some of us wear it on waist. You know what I'm saying? I believe that everybody should be focused on themselves, their family, and their money.
As we look at history, each generation has shown various forms of rebellion in their appearances, from long hair to short shorts, afros, halter tops, Daisy Dukes, goth, grunge, and ripped jeans. And now we have pants sagging. Shortly after we started this project, we realized that one episode would not be enough to cover all the topics associated with the subject. And therefore, our next segment will take a look at the corporate connection between pants sagging and the fashion industry, pants sagging by women, gang violence and pants sagging, and finally, what some clothing designers are doing to address pants sagging. And in the meantime, what will really be interesting to see is what rebellious fashion styles future generations will come up with.
What you want?
some